Okay, so if you're going to be the last guy to rotate, which you are right here, towards that B site, it's your job to just watch out for the lurkers, right? And although you had teammates like set up and stuff, so you didn't think there was going to be any, you still got to realize that you're going to be the one looking towards the lurkers. So this guy is able to come and kill you all, or kill you in the back pretty easily here. But it's on you to kind of like take your time and be that last line of defense and wait for him. And if you do, you'll get a lot of free kills. You have to work on the way that you're shooting your bullets. Like, it seems like you're tapping just as fast as you can, when it's a lot better to just try to aim at the person and then hold mouse and one and spray down. This tapping just like as fast as you can method is just really, really inefficient. It's a lot better if you just kind of take your time, you make sure you're aimed at him, and then you start shooting. And then when you get into this situation, it seems like you're pretty panicky here. It's generally a lot better to make him plant. Like right here, you hear him on the right. He could have killed you super easily. Just wait until he plants and then start peeking out instead of just, you know, coming into his crosshair like that. You definitely probably should have lost that round when he was running the site. He saw you in the while you weren't even looking at him. He just didn't shoot for some reason. Anytime your teammates die, graveyard's a really bad spot. So as soon as your teammates here die, that middle, like right here, you need to move away from graveyard. Right? You kind of do, but then you go back to it. It's much better if you're playing pit or something like that, because realistically you can't watch halls, arch, and porch at the same time from graveyard. You need to be in the pit. Okay, by far the thing you need to work on the most is when you just start shooting at people. The problem with what you do is you crouch and you spray immediately, but you never take your time, and you always end up just hitting their feet a million times. Like, you have the most inefficient way of killing people. You just aim at their feet and you spray until you kill them, and it usually takes you like 15 to 20 bullets. So if you take your time and you try to practice headshotting people, in the long run, you're going to end up a lot better for it. Like right now, you're really not working on any of your muscle memory. You're just kind of just throwing your crosshair around wildly, crouching and spraying, and moving at the same time. And you're trying to do too much. If you build from the bottom up, and you build from the ground up, and you start taking your time, trying to aim at their head, killing them in under, you know, however many bullets, like 6, 7 bullets, you're going to end up being a lot better for it in the long run. It's just a very inefficient way of killing people that you're using right now. You constantly just crouch, you spray at their feet, and you kind of just swing your mouse left to right, and it's taking you like 15, 20 bullets, and the only reason you're killing these people is because they can't aim back at you. But it's not going to be something that's sustainable in the long run. So like, when you're running, look where your crosshair is placed. It's never really in a position to shoot at someone if you see them. So try to have your crosshair ready to shoot at someone when you're looking at those spots. Like right here, you're still aimed at their feet, aimed at their feet, aimed at their feet. You got to start aiming more towards the head and stop with all this just shooting at their feet business. Like, look at when you peeked right there. You're not, you know, near somebody's head. That was much better right there. That's what you want to try to aim for. Being aimed chest and head level instead of around the feet. So a couple things with this round. You've done it a couple times now. When you go up T side middle, you want to smoke off one of the right or left sides. If you just come up middle, looking both ways, like if anybody's sitting there, they're just gonna kill you every time. So right here, you could, you know, you're wrapping, nobody's even looking at you for some reason. And then as soon as you see this guy, you start wildly spraying. Where, like I said, if you just take your time and you aim at them, you're gonna have a much better success rate, and things like that are not gonna happen. So you gotta stop freaking out and just take your time and aim at them. Alright man, after watching your demo, I like what you're doing on CT side. Staying in the pit, staying in that area. You should definitely keep that up. That's one of the most powerful spots in the game. So if you can get good at it, that's like a really good starting spot. And a lot of the things that you're going to learn from there is going to translate to other areas of CT side. Now, you really just have to work. The main thing is on killing people efficiently. You really just have to work on that, man. That's like by far the most important thing that you need to work on right now. You're having a lot of trouble just shooting properly and killing people and having good crosshair placement and movement issues and things like that. You need to work on your stutter stepping. You need to work on not holding W while you're shooting, and you need to work on taking your time, aiming at their head, and killing people efficiently rather than wildly spraying at their feet. This has been Dave from NetcodeGuides.com. Thank you for watching. Peace out.